3, 2, 1.
Okay, welcome back everybody. You are watching Indiethon 2023 and we're here with Hazazel for the Spelunky series Triathlon. Hazazel, please take it away.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna jump right into my run, so I'm gonna start us off with a countdown of 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, I know we're a bit behind schedule, so I'm trying to keep my intro to actually in the run. Hi, I'm Hazazel, but I just go by Hazel, as that's my name. I'm a pretty good Spelunky series runner, and I like all three of the games, and I'm going to playing all of them here today. Yeah, that's really all the intro I have to give. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I'm taking this guy to the door so I can get 1 extra health. I don't know. It's quite possible quite a few people here have never actually seen Spelunky, at least not this one, as there are 3 games, so I don't imagine many people have played all 3 of them.
I must admit, when I saw that it was Triathlon %, I thought, there's Spelunky and there's Spelunky 2. Where's the 3rd game coming?
Yeah, this is the original Spelunky from 2008. It is the one... The Spelunky you know as Spelunky 1 is an HD remaster of this game. Because Xbox wanted Derek to make another Spelunky game, and so he's like, what if I just remade the first one, but with, like, better graphics and more levels? And so that's what he did.
Fantastic.
And we have entered the jungle here. This is quite possibly the hardest area in this run. It's got quite a few very deadly enemies, like these piranhas and frogs. But, you know... Oh, we have taken too long in the last level. We now have a dark level. These happen when you take over 20 seconds on the previous level. So, very, Alrighty, we have gotten stuck in a cobweb here, but that shouldn't be a problem. The Spelunky games are all roguelikes. Oop, I have died. That is okay. Thankfully, I wasn't very far into the run, so that isn't really that bad.
So, compared to Spelunky 1, how does Spelunky Classic compare? Is it particularly different, or is it fundamentally exactly the same?
Level generation-wise, they are identical games, essentially, but movement-wise, they are very different. Spelunky Classic is a lot more fast-paced than Spelunky 1, but it explains why in Spelunky 1 there's a lot of jumps that feel very hard to do because of their length. It's because they are directly copied over from this game, which the jump distance is significantly longer. Makes for some interesting levels. I'm gonna actually rob this guy so I can steal these things. Yep. And the shopkeepers are in all 3 games, and they work a little differently in each game, specifically their aggro mechanics. In this game, if you whip a shopkeeper, they will just only get mad for the level you're on, which is really weird. Not sure why it happens, but I know it does. So now we have a cape, which should make some of the later areas a lot easier to traverse, as we don't have to worry as much about potentially falling to our doom.
I suppose where in the other Spelunky games it's the same shopkeeper you meet every time. This one, they're all different shopkeepers. So if you anger one, the rest don't have a clue.
Yep. We're back into the jungle already, so like I said, nothing of value lost with our first attempt there. Wasn't a particularly good one anyway. This one, on the other hand...
Yeah, we just needed to set the RNG in our favor.
Exactly. I'm going to actually use a bomb here, so I do not have to play the level. As Spelunky generates off of a predetermined path and puts rooms on the path, so if you know what the different rooms are, you can tell where the path is going to go, and you can tactically use bombs to avoid having to do as much on a level, like I did there. I skipped 7 bathrooms. Oh, there's a monkey on me. That's a tactic used a lot more by very high-level speedrunners. Yetis. Goodbye. This is the ice caves. This area is... This is where the cape really gets its chance to shine, as there is a lot of abyss to fall into here, and so having the cape is very helpful for not doing that. Here we actually going really fast through this ice caves. Thanks again to the cape. I'm going to have to use another bomb here, as there is a Yeti and a UFO just sort of standing in my way. Interesting thing about how bombs work in this game, as opposed to the other 2 games, their explosions will last for 1/3 of a second, so after they explode you cannot walk in the radius in which they exploded, or you will die. They're much more deadly to the person in this game than in the other 2. Oh, here we have this man is the Tomb Lord. He drops the scepter when he dies, and this item is very helpful for ensuring the Olmec fight goes well. Olmec being, of course, the final boss of the game. And we are only about 1 level off of him now. This is the 14th of 16 levels, and he is on level 16. So, getting close to the end. Temple is also Temple's also a very dangerous area. It's got a lot of lava and these crush trap guys who will kill you if you touch them while they're moving. Oh, like that. Uh-oh. Alrighty. That is not what I wanted to happen, but it is okay. I will just have to go back through again, but that shouldn't be a problem. Very unfortunate that that guy was there. When they're moving up, they are very deadly because they start moving before you can even see them in 2 of the 3 games, which is a little annoying sometimes, but it's because they're supposed to have the same aggro distance vertically and not diagonally, horizontally. And horizontally you can just barely see them, whereas vertically you can't see them at all. Oh, this is a very nice shop. I'm going to steal again. Crime is fun. Alrighty, so this should make it relatively easy to return to where we were in the game. Alrighty, not back into the jungle. I thought that was the 4th level of the mines. It's actually only the 3rd one. The level distribution is 4, 4, 4, 4 in this game. There are 16 levels and 4 in each world. But the last of the temple levels is the boss fight, so it's more like 3 temple levels and Olmec. Unlike our last one, we are not getting many damsels. They're called damsels, but they're actually the guy Spelunky instead when you play as the damsel, which I am doing. She's one of the 2 unlockable characters in this game. The other games have a lot more variety when it comes to the characters you can play, but in this one you can only play as the damsel, the Spelunky guy, and the Tunnel Man, who's a special character who gets a mattock instead of a whip, which allows him to break through blocks. Back to the ice caves. And you may notice that the jetpack does a similar job to the cape in allowing you to more easily navigate the otherwise very, chasm-like ice caves levels. And also having the compass is very helpful, as it points to the exit, which is usually somewhat difficult to find in the ice caves. This just allows me to instantly navigate to wherever it may be. Alrighty, and we're back into the temple, even faster than last time. We have a good friend, the Tomb Lord, again. Oh, I did miss my bomb on him, so I'm not going to kill him. That should be fine. I can use my ropes to deal with Olmec instead. Oh, almost had it happen again with the unfortunate crush traps. They're being very mean today. But it is no matter. Alrighty. And now, here we are. Alrighty, this is a cutscene. Only one in this game. And in most of the games, he's one of the only cutscenes because he's a boss. Alrighty, so the tactic for this guy's pretty simple. You want to get him to go into the lava, so you just gotta get him to stomp and leave a space big enough for you to stand in, like this. And every time he stomps down, he has a 50% chance of spawning enemies. So you are always dealing with that, the odds that he does do that, and spawn some enemies to potentially kill you. Now you get him to stomp over here. And that's Spelunky Classic. Alrighty, let me just... You can read any donations we might have while I switch games.
No worries. No donations at the moment, but just a reminder that we are raising money for Little Warriors. However, we do have some fantastic prizes. So, in addition to donations, certain donors may also receive some delightful stuff. Additionally, Indiethon Spring 2023 is supported by Team 17, an independent indie game publisher based in the United Kingdom. Visit their website at team17.com to view all of their game offerings.
I have now switched over to Spelunky 1. This is also called Spelunky HD, as it is an HD remake of the original game. You may notice the level generation looks remarkably similar, but graphically it is just an upgrade. I believe the incentive was reached for this game. I don't actually know. I don't actually know, was it?
Let me double check.
Because if so, then this is the game in which
Yes, it was.
Alrighty, so in this game I will be going to one of the special areas, the worm area, and you're probably, if you've been here for a while, already very familiar with worms, so congratulations, there's more.
We do like some worms around here.
I'm going to, again, see, as you can see, the damsels in this game are just the character I was playing in the last one. You can also switch them in this game to be a dog. Or a man. In a tuxedo? I don't actually know what he's wearing. Ooh. We do have to find the damsel on this level. Ooh. As she is a key component of entering the special area we're trying to go to. Ouch. Fall damage. Alrighty. Let me look down. Nope, not there. I believe she's over here. She is. Very nice. Alrighty. So if we go up here and put her here, this is going to take us to the worm. Alrighty. Worm entered. Now if I was playing with music on, the worm track is one of my personal favorites in the game. And now we have the Chris knife, which is a special item that allows you to kill these bacterium who are otherwise invincible to all attack. I believe the damsel's over here. It is not. Fascinating.
The joys of running a roguelike.
Very true. Oh no! Well, I have died in the worm, unfortunately, so I will have to start over. The worm is one of the hardest special areas in the game, actually probably the hardest. It's got a lot of enemies, and I did not have very much health that run. But that is okay. So we've been to the worm, now I just have to beat the game. I don't know how much time I've already spent, but it should be fine. Coincidentally, in order, I'm probably the best at the last game I have to play, so that's good at least.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 16 minutes into the run.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try and pick up the pace a little bit. Would not want to go over time. That gives me, yeah. Alrighty, this is another one of the special levels, but one of the ones you randomly encounter instead of one of the ones you have to intentionally go to. This one just spawns a bunch of giant spiders who all drop sticky bomb material. So, yay. Sticky bombs. I don't particularly need them for this run, thankfully. Otherwise, I probably would have stopped there and killed one of those guys. Alrighty, already back to the jungle. Very nice. Oh, here's another one of the random chance level feelings. This one makes everything scary. Just adds a bunch of skeleton guys to the level and gets rid of all other life forms because the dead are restless, not the living. The living are very sleepy, in fact, so they do not spawn on that level. Alrighty. Here we are already into 2-3. The later two games of the series both denote their levels as X-Y instead of level 14, like Spelunky Classic does. So, it's actually split by area in this game.
And is it still 16 levels like it is in Classic?
Yes, except there are multiple endings in this game, so there is up to 20 levels, I think. I think I actually got another one of the special random chance levels here. I did. This one makes the entire bottom of the level made of water. This is incredible luck to get all of these in the same run. I am...
Clearly the death earlier helped reset the RNG again.
Yep.
Does getting the extra variant levels affect the speedrun timings, or is it just an incidental kind of thing?
One of the special levels has a secret entrance to another optional special level that is important for some special categories in this game. The Dead or Restless level has a little entrance to the Haunted Castle, and people like to go to the Haunted Castle in their speedruns. Not because it's faster, but because it's like a special modifier going to the Haunted Castle.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Alrighty. Scary Ice Skates level, but they all are, without any sort of back item. The exit is right here. Alrighty, we are now into the temple. The areas are the exact same over these two games. You will, however, get to see some extra areas in Spelunky. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's not really what I wanted to do there. These guys are very annoying, but with some careful play, they can be dispatched somewhat easily. Well, I guess I wouldn't really call that easy, more as safe. That guy's also a very dangerous fellow. So is this guy. Wow, hi. Funny seeing you here, Anubis. This guy. He's a real guy. Oh, no! He's killed me. That's really not good. Okay. Now I actually have to, like, go fast. Not what I wanted to see there at all. He spawns projectiles that do 10 damage to you if you get hit by them. They're very, very bad.
Yeah, that does sound bad.
Yeah, he's one of the most dangerous enemies I can think of. Alrighty. This has been some very unfortunate luck for me here, but, you know, what can I do? That's, just another day of playing a roguelike, baby. At least we got through that pretty quick. Already back into the jungle. Alrighty. Not a good level, but I didn't die, so we're good. Oh, here's another level feeling. This one is amazingly bad luck, though. You really do not want to get it on your run, as it just spawns a bunch of cavemen everywhere. Oh, and I got it again. You know, I mean, what was one Tiki Village, honestly?
Marathon luck gives, and marathon luck takes away.
Very true. Oh, wow. This jungle's very not good. That's very not what I want to see. What is this? Alrighty. Well, this run is slow, which is bad because I'm already, like, behind where I probably want to be at this point. It's okay, I'll just, set a speedrun world record for the last game. It's no problem.
I believe.
Alrighty, this level sucks. It's like, yeah, okay, it's over here. Well, it's just, the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? This whole run. It's okay, though. Bounce. At least I know the exit's over here, because there's a shop. Shops have to spawn next to the path in this game, so if you see a shop, that's how you know you're on the right, you're in the right place, at least somewhat. Oh, I mean,
It's always nice when games give you signposts like that.
I do only have one rope, which is not great, but I can make it work. Not if I have to use it here, though. Oh! I'm... That was unbelievable. I can't believe I did that. I have now... Okay. So, that was my fault. Those guys, they shoot projectiles that freeze you, and I totally jumped down at the wrong time. I was trying to avoid those. Out of curiosity, how much time have I taken? Because...
We are now at 25 minutes.
Oh, no, that's very not good. Alrighty, I will be sure to get it on this try. Not that I can guarantee that, because I should have gotten it on the first one. But you know, it's fine. It could be worse. No, it couldn't, but... Alrighty. Ooh, no. Alrighty, we got sticky bombs somehow there. I don't really... That hole... I should have died there, but I didn't. And I will take that as a sign that this is the run. For real. All the other ones are just fake. Alrighty. At least this so far looking to be better than the last couple, so I could take solace in that. Oh, this is one of the greatest quirks of the level gen in Spelunky 1. Just can block off the path you have to take sometimes, because the tiki traps can spawn weirdly in the jungle. It's very unfortunate. I have purchased a high quantity of ropes, so now I will have no problems traversing obstacles that may come up. That was one of my favorite rooms in the game. It's the one where it doesn't spawn any tiles. Not even one. It's just a big open gap in the level. Alrighty. That's a fun piece of tech you can do only in this game, but when you are moving down, no matter by how much, you will stomp enemies. So if you're in a one-block hallway, you can jump and bounce off an enemy that is right in front of you. It's very cool. Alrighty. It's the first of the 3 temple levels, further than we got on that one run, at least. You may notice I whip past ledges a lot in this game. In the second and third games, if you whip while falling past a ledge, you will not grab onto it, and it allows you to move much faster throughout the levels. If you just avoid grabbing the ledges. Hey, that enemy is one of the more deadly ones. Is he just teleports every time he's about to take damage. So if you end up anywhere near him when he decides to do that, there's a chance he just teleports inside of you and you die, which is kind of unfortunate. Right here we have Mr. Boss Man. And since I have 9 ropes, I'm just gonna fight him normally. You can also spawn enemies in this game, but he doesn't have to, and he didn't for a while there, and then he did. Alrighty, pretty later than I expected, but that's Spelunky HD cleared, and now I'm gonna very quickly switch to Spelunky 2. Again, you can read out any donations that may have happened. Alrighty, into the last game. The shopkeepers in this game only stay mad at you for 1 level after you wronged them, so I am going to steal because this item makes it much easier to go faster, and I am minorly pressed for time.
Fast is good.
Alrighty, that was a very good level. This area is one of the ones that is different from in the other 2 games. In this game, you have options for your 2nd and 4th worlds, and this one is much faster than the alternative, so most speedrunners tend to go here, except for some variety of runs do not go here, but for the run I'm doing, I'm definitely going to go. This is Volcana, and Jungle is also in this game. It's the alternative to this. Alrighty. This is a tide pool, also another new area added in this game. Spelunky 2 has a lot more variety in its worlds, which it's definitely a big plus to have choices when it comes to how you choose to route your runs, although some of them are pretty much objectively faster in a lot of cases, like this area versus the alternative to it. This is the only game where you can grab ledges next to spikes. In the other 2 games you will die if you attempt to do that, but not this one. It's very convenient to be able to do that. Compass is also helpful in these ice caves, because again, it is hard to figure out where the exit would be otherwise. And this area is a new one as well. It's extremely dangerous. It has a lot of traps that will set you on fire, which is a mechanic unique to this game. And if you're set on fire, any backware you have will explode and kill you. So very much do not want to happen to us. It's those yellow balls that do it. The setting on fire, that is.
Yeah, setting on fire, dying, all sounds like slow things to do.
Yes.
At least it all looks relatively straightforward to have got weed.
Yeah. The only time they're hard to avoid is when they first spawn, because you can't know where they'll be. Alrighty, I'm gonna do something funny for this boss. I'm gonna use my 7 ropes. Alrighty, that's time. That is the final boss. Yep, that is time. Alrighty, I hope I didn't go too far over.
You're all good. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. I don't really have an outro. I didn't prepare one. Thank you for letting me do this.
You're very
welcome. Much fun.
It was a lot of fun to watch.
Awesome. That's what I wanted to have happen. Glad I was able to bring it back at least somewhat and first tried the last game. Good luck to whoever is next.